What I do with that chain, bro? Nah, you found it. Yeah, for my king.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah. What's out with it? Let's go, Coach.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. There's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Oh, 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Oh, no.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Let's go, Coach.
Elliott, toss right.
Knock the ball out of his hand.
He coughs it up.
What I tell you, bro? Not the damn ball. He barely got that with that.
But a teammate comes along and
not the ball out of
it's almost like baseball. Guys are back, deeper on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him
out of his lungs.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Not smoke out of his lungs,
a first down pickup of 8. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10
about to do
at the 45-yard line. A quick throw here out to Cobb. The 20. Randall Cobb.
Hey, that nigga tall,
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, 45 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Number 90, you see him? I wonder how big dude is for real. Right there, number 90. I'm going to check him out. Hey, that nigga big, bro.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Now Prescott. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
That's it. That's what they did earlier to me. They did some bullshit cheating, man.
Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown.
They did this over.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Bye-bye.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. This is Carson. He finds an opening past the 40. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Yeah.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
That mean though.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right?
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go to the ball and ended up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
I see what I'm doing.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
I got this shit, right?
47.
6. None of those. I'll go for the pick. Pick 6.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, good pass.
Hooked up with Michael Gallup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On the counter, Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down, Prescott. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Throwing, Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's complete to Cobb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down. as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that's it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jalen Smith in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Michael Bannon. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. Cooper was the target there.
Strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy, but in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
19. Let's go, team. Big series.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They run it with Carson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now it's Carson, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. A good comeback there after the penalty, 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Caught by Cobb, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Throwing on second down. Prescott flush to his right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Cooper was the intended target. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Quentin Jefferson forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Elliott running right. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 27 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. And again, it's Prescott. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First down, Seattle.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Wilson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. 10th carry now for Elliott. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And his kick is good, but flags come in. It looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th,
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 68 yards. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Prescott.
Pick 2.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I'm on for the pick 2, man. I'm on for the pick 2.
And now look at him go.
I'm on for the pick 2.
He's at the 40.
Ain't that what I'm doing about? The pick 2. The pick 2.
It's a pick 2, if you will.
Yeah.
As that play backfires in a big way.
Yeah. The pick 2, man. And I get ball back.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 9, Wilson steps in. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Malik Collins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
Now the ball out of sight.
They can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Let's go, coach. Pick 6. Give me that pick 6, Bob. This is how I end the game. This is how I end the night.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it
What I tell you? This is how I champion the night.
Pass the 20, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Pick 6.
Wait a minute, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
You can get welcome back at any time.
I missed it though. He can easily.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signal for 1 and taken.
If it ain't a pick 6, I'm gonna pick 2.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Get direct and get going.
Pick 6.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
So after 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I got to stop playing the game, man. That's real life.
Prescott now from the 50. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it Benson type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did. I told you about doing this.
The fumble at the end of the play.
I told you about trying to run the quarterback.
Of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good
you
yardage.
lost because of that.
And that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run again.
I gotta
He's going to
get
have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Run that clock up, coach.
Here's Wilson.
He
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott.
Oh, yeah! Oh! No!
And he is into
I was right there. The game lagged out. Hell no, I was right there.
As they are now an extra
I was right there on the strip.
Stealing one here in the final minute. Here's Prescott.
Hell no, he tried to play me, didn't he?
Knocked away and incomplete.
He tried to play me, hey, coach.
Set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have not much time,
no time there.
Someone's
too much time on the board, baby.
An open receiver, but condense.
Now a hit and a loose ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And that'll be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a team. Him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Give credit to KJ.
Are you scared,
Wright, deflecting defensively.
It's 4th quarter.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
You scared?
As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Because you ain't got enough to score to 6. Yeah, you ain't got enough to score to 6.
Tie game.
You ain't got enough to score to 6.
Going for this thing on 4th
You ain't
down.
got enough to score to 6.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Incomplete.
Like a yes,
15 seconds now.
I told him out of the
Jason
game.
Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Yes.
Here's a handoff to Carson
I
to
told
begin
him
the
out
drive.
of the game.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now Wilson.
In the butt.
If your symptoms are severe,
and that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
If you have crap.
there to make the play in coverage. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Watson Peters.
He'll have a first down past the 40. The man is Metcalf. He's got it.
good morning.
He's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Yeah.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there.
You see it, Bubba?
I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were, too, and we may want to wait a little bit before heading for the exits, let that parking lot clear out a bit.
Maybe there's a later flight we can catch.
That might be a good idea.
You done?
Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown
You want to run it back, get in the car, do that there?
to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? The touchdown to win it. I know that
you try to get on Call of Duty because you got your ass bust
What's your favorite dessert? You know, what do you put on top of your favorite dessert?
Put whipped cream. Maybe a cherry.
Hold on, let me turn this shit down. Wait, G? Yeah. Who the best, Papa?
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Ooh, I ain't seen no defense like that before in history. When that bitch was last second on it, bro. Papa. One, that was the last second, though. That was about that last second, man. Whoever picked the right play. Damn, I wish I had a gay